Hello everyone, this is BCS Buster and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII-2. Last time we successfully defeated Atlas and we restored this world to, back to how it used to be, so that's pretty cool. I mentioned last time, and now my character's moving here, I mentioned last time that I forgot to pick up something over here. So let's go ahead and do that. Back where we came from. And because I'm silly. Well, you know what, and this actually ended up working out. No, I don't care about him. This actually ended up working out well because I needed to come back this way anyway, because there's a chocobo back here and I want to ride that thing. If you go over here, where is it? Ah, there it is. There's a square box, or one of those funky looking square boxes over here. And if you take it, I get a chocobo figurine for all my live trigger rewards. It means I got all of the live reward, or all of the live trigger events here. I talked to all the right people, and I picked all the kind of comical and funny answers. So I get a chocobo figurine. So that's just an adoration. So we can, yeah, see, you can just chill on top of Kate Sith's head and stuff like that. So it's just kind of a fun little twist on things. Okay, now let's get on our chocobo. Woohoo! By the way chocobos work in this is that, you know, once you do some certain objectives, when you first arrive in an area, you eventually will be able to unlock chocobos. So now that, and once Atlas is defeated, you can now unlock chocobos, and we want to do that, and we want to start making our way back towards the entrance here. That. See, this area is all open now, and we can go down this way. Okay, now then, I want to go here. Now, check this out. One of the cool things about riding on a chocobo is you can actually float on the chocobo if you hold the jump button. See, he flies and kind of delays his flight a little bit. So what you can do is if we do this and hover, now we can access this area. And we can go over here and we can take some power droplets, very cool. I believe there is something around here. Let's see. See, Mog detects something. Now you can't use the Moogle hunt while you're on the chocobo. So let's get off the chocobo. And go over here. And we'll let Mog do his magic. And he found something. Let's check it out. We get a fragment, the Graviton Core Beta. Nicely done, Mog. Nicely done. Let's check out that fragment. And we're just going to do it by locations. So I think it's just easier to do it that way. And let's check this out. Whoa! Hey, it's Snow! I remember that guy from the previous game, and if you don't know, you can check it out there. Alright. I believe that's our first... let's see. And you can sort by categories. I believe that's our first Graviton Core. Yes. Okay, very good. And we got some more Crystarium points, which, well, let's see. See if we can invest those real quick. Won't take me long to do this. Yeah, let's just get going. I want to get this commando finished. Yeah, it's not quite enough for the next one, but that's okay. Yeah, definitely want to get these finished up before we move on to the next one. So that'll be all very, very well and good. I like to do it that way because, again, those are the categories that I use the most. So once I max those out, then I'll move on to other abilities. Okay. Now we're all done here, so I believe we can just hop down here. All right, very nice. Okay, now we want to head back to the very beginning, all the way down here. And we'll head down to this area. I believe now that we've unlocked...
monsters still appear left and right.
Yeah, I know. Now if you go over here, see there's just something flashing over here. Let's see if Mog can pick that up. Yes, he can. And we get a Libra scope. So, and you could have gotten that earlier, but I knew I had to come back here anyway. So I just wanted to wait until then to do it. Okay. Now we want to go down this way. And there's another person, a specific person that I'm looking for. We can probably unveil more of the map while we're around here. Did I see a flashing object over there? I thought I saw a flashing object over here. Yep, there's something right there. Let's see if Mog can do anything. Yep, we sure can. And in here we get personal notes. Man, we're just stealing people's personal notes. That isn't good.
This is so messed up.
What's up, Morris?
Huh? What's with the size? Oh, I'm having some trouble with ID overlaps. You know how our communicators serve as personal IDs? Well, it seems like there's another guy out there using the same identification signature as me. When I checked my activity log on the database, it was obvious. It has me existing in two places at the same time. Someone else's ID is overlapping with mine. I want to know how this could have happened.
Man, I don't like this at all. We're not going to accept this mission just yet, but we'll come back and
Why is it always me?
we'll come back and talk to him a little bit later because there's one other mission that I want to do first, and you can only have 2 missions going on at the same time. Now I'm looking for a particular person, so let's see if we can find her.
We can't lose.
Oh, don't worry, we're not going to lose to Unit 2. Okay, I believe, is this the person?
Atlas might help us to obtain technology that we can use to help society.
That's great. Okay, let's see. Yeah, and it's a woman. Okay, where is she? Looking for a particular woman. Well, aren't we all? But
Don't finish that
is
report.
her?
I want to take a break for a while. There's still monsters in the area.
I don't think either of them was it.
You're responsible for solving the mystery.
Why are you shorthanded? Seems to be plenty of geniuses around here.
We always have room for another keen young mind with ambition and potential.
Oh, well, that's
With
nice.
our budget increase, there are a lot of new research projects in the works.
Budget increase? I want more money. Okay, give me a second, BCS Universe, and I'm going to find this person that I'm looking for.
This incident would make it.
Does that Moogle fight with you in battle? I'll bet he's a brave little fella. Isn't it wonderful he risks his life to protect his owner?
Kaboom! It is wonderful, and he never even complains. Well, almost never.
Yeah, although he does get overexcited sometimes.
That's kind of funny. Okay, is this the person I'm looking for?
The Academy was created by the Provisional Government.
No.
Its mandate was clear: to replace the Foul Sea with science and modern technology.
Ah, interesting. Still not what I'm looking for. Okay, is this her?
What do I do?
There we go.
This is
Found her.
hopeless. You want to know what's wrong? Well, I can't get this stupid drawer in my desk to open. You're thinking she's forgotten her password, aren't you? Well, you're wrong. The stupid lock on the stupid drawer is broken, and I really need a file I left in there.
Oh man, well that isn't good at all. Well, let's see if we can help her find her personal notes. Sure, we
You
can do
can't
that.
get it open? Oh, but don't just go busting the desk apart. I need a non-violent solution.
Well, I happen to have a non-violent answer.
Yes, this is the file. That's amazing. How did you get it out? These are my personal notes. I have research ideas and theories and all sorts of things in here. Thank you. Now I can get back to work. Wait, this can't be right. This is my file, but I don't remember writing these notes. Augusta Tower? Duplicates? This isn't my field. And the date it was saved hasn't even happened yet. Don't tell me. These are my notes from the future? Is it possible that the drawer wasn't really broken at all, but somehow phased out of time? Was my desk the site of a paradox? This is huge! Thank you for your assistance.
Whoa, that's pretty deep stuff. But yeah, so you just keep walking around this area until you can find this lady who's got these jeans on and this blonde hair, and that's Cornelia. And so once you use those personal notes, you give them to her, and you get your CP, and that's very good. Okay, now let's go back and talk with Morrissey, and so we can get that other mission there. Because again, you can only have 2 missions going on in one time period. So we're going to get these 2 missions down. We can't do this mission right now.
Joke. I'm getting so many identification errors I can barely do my job.
Okay, we'll help this guy out.
You'll look into it for me. Hey, it's like I have my own private detectives. Imagine if you actually found another me walking around the ruins. How weird would that be? Nah, it's probably just a tech screw-up. Somewhere out there, there's another communicator with the same ID signature.
All right, now we've got our 2 missions for this time period. By the way, We can't go in here just yet, or get... Yeah, it's locked. We can't get in there just yet. But we'll deal with that later. Also, Cornelia mentioned Augusta Tower. And remember that for later, BCS Universe. We will be going over that eventually. But for right now, there's nothing else we can do here in this time period. So, have we explored all the map that we can for right now? Yes, nothing else I can explore. So, let's go ahead and open these gates and move on to the next phase of our adventure. But before we do that, well, we're going to open these gates. Before we move on to the next phase of our adventure, there's a couple more things that I want to do. Well, let's go start by opening those gates. Actually, can I advance the Crystarium any further? I think I can now that I got that new CP. Yeah, so getting a level in the Crystarium. I always like to level up my Crystarium whenever I can, whenever I get big jumps in CP, just so our characters can be boosted and they can be even stronger, which is always a good thing. Okay, now remember BCS Universe, we've passed both of the gates that we can pass, or that we can open. So let's go ahead and do that. The first gate was up here, and you can look at your map and you can see where the gates are. They're actually relatively close to each other. So we'll go check out those gates. And we can't get over to that area to our right just yet, but we will do that eventually. Okay, are these enemies I want to deal with? Nope. Yep, don't care about those guys, so just run away. There you are. Okay, and here's one of the gates. We can use the Eclipse artifact to activate the gate and step into the flow of time. Let's do it.
Yes, it worked.
Popo.
Sarah, you okay?
Popo. It's nothing. I'm fine, really. Just tired, I guess.
Right. Somehow I kind of doubt it's nothing.
I hate liars. I think Noel might be onto something.
He's a grand one.
All right. And now we're going to see...
the paradox and continued on to another time, another place. But why had these gates appeared? Who had tangled the timelines, and for what purpose? We still didn't know. Why am I able to fix these temporal anomalies, bend monsters to my will? Why do I have this power at all? I'll keep traveling with Noel, knowing that we'll find you eventually. So Lightning, if you're watching, do what you can to guide us to your side.
And away we go.
We'll land right in the place where Lightning is waiting. Where do you think we'll end up this time? The future? The past?
I have no idea. With all this jumping back and forth, I'm not sure I know which is which anymore. But the past is what makes us who we are. Defines us as people. The future that we're aiming for, that's the thing we can change. No matter how bad things have been, without that past, I wouldn't be who I am now.
That makes sense.
So Sarah, you shouldn't feel like you're wasting your time. Even if we don't arrive in Valhalla, there's still value in every path we take.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But hey, I won't complain if we do end up there. All this running around is exhausting.
Hey, make up your mind.
Just be honest with yourself. If you are, you'll be sure to arrive in the future you want.
Sarah, forgive me. That was a past you never should have had to deal with. But now, because of your courage, the timelines have one less knot to unravel. If I could, I would thank you for what you have accomplished. But I can't. Not just yet.
Wow. And now we've opened up a new area, the Yachus Massif. And we'll be going to that in just a little bit. But before we do that, I actually want to go back here to New Bodom. And there's one thing we can finish up here while we're here. Now, since we've opened up a gate seal for this area, watch this. We'll get a new dialogue when we go to New Bodom.
Time and memory frozen in crystal. A young man called Noel appears in the village at the same time as a mysterious time gate. He claims to be from the future and to have met Lightning. He says she is still alive, somewhere beyond the gate. After much soul-searching, Sarah decides to trust Noel and follow him into the portal. So begins her quest to once again be reunited with her sister.
Basically what happens is once you find the gate seal in another era for an era you've been to and have completed, basically the game just now gives you a summary of what's happened during that time. So that's kind of cool. What I really like about this game, one of the things, many things I like about this game, is it really lets you know what's going on in the story, which is especially great even if you haven't played the original Final Fantasy XIII. You can still kind of get an idea of what's going on. And plus, also, if you're watching this LP, I'll fill you in on some of the gaps that you might have missed if you haven't played Final Fantasy XIII. By the way, Sarah made a comment that says, make up your mind, or something about not having fun. But how can you not have fun when you're with BCS Buster? I mean, come on. Let's be honest. All right. Now we're back here. So what we want to do is we want to get on a chocobo. I love chocobos. Whee! All right. And now we want to head... let's see. Now we want to make our way...
Guys, you're back. Not that you've been away that long. A few hours ago, right? That's when we saw you off, but look at you now. You've changed somehow. Like you've gone through a lot in a short time. So Noel was telling the truth about time travel and all that jazz. Don't tell the townsfolk about it, though. Who knows how they'll react. You gotta be tired. Go home, get some rest.
Oh, that's kind of cool. We got a little extra dialogue there. All right. Now let's head up here. Very good. And we want to start making our way through the winding way. And now we want to go, let's see. I believe we want to go, let's see, this way I think it is. I think it's over here. And we want to go... Let me check my map here. I think it's over here. There's one more fragment we can get while we're here. I'm glad we can do this on Chocobo, because it's much easier for us to navigate this area. Okay, let's see. I want to go... Gosh. Yeah, sometimes I can't remember where exactly I'm going. It is... No. Okay, hang on, just a minute, BCS Universe. I'll figure out exactly where I need to go. Okay, I remember what I'm supposed to do now, BCS Universe. Sorry, I did take a second there and go over my notes, but now I remember what we need to do. Okay, we want to go over this way. And we're down here on the Tidal Shallows where we came before. Now, if you look, yeah, you can see something there. So let's get off our Chocobo. Let's head up this way, and if we stand right on this little pedestal here, or whatever this is, and we use Mog's ability. There we go. And we get the Graviton Core Alpha, so our second Graviton Core. And I believe we have now gotten all the fragments in, let's see. Yep, we've now got all the fragments in New Bodom, so that's pretty good. And here's Snow again. And I'll let you read this. There you are. And did we go into the Bresha Ruins that we didn't go over? Oh, our Symphonic. Oh yeah, we haven't gone over this one yet. Need that. There you are. Okay. Now, we could continue on with our journey. However, we're not going to do that. what I want to do now is I want to take this opportunity to return back to the Historia Crux. Let's do that. And there's actually, before we move on to the next place, there's a couple of monsters that I want to pick up. So, let's go over to the Bresha Ruins.
Time and memory, frozen in crystal. At the same time Noel and Sarah appear in the ruins, the invisible giant begins to run amok. Urged on by a young trainee called Alyssa, the pair manage to bring the giant's rampage to a halt. Along the way, they learn that many people lost their lives in these ruins, and that Alyssa is one of the survivors who still bears the scars from that terrible time. Sarah, rightly or wrongly, blames herself for the deaths, and she can only look on, racked in guilt, as Alyssa mourns at the grave of her friend.
Wow. I didn't realize we could, we finished up this one too, but I guess so. Okay, let's go. And actually, I guess once you finish an area, you get a time and memory frozen in crystal. So, with a recap of the events. So, that's kind of cool. All right, but I do want to return here because there's a couple of monsters that I want to find and recruit before we move on. There are a couple of rare monsters. It might take me a while to find them, so I'll probably have to do a lot of editing. But I bet I can. But I definitely want to do that because they are great monsters and good to have early. Plus, it will give us a chance to do a little bit of level grinding to build our characters for the next area, which is always a nice thing. In fact, whenever you go monster hunting, you always have a chance to go. You always have a chance to do a bit of level grinding, which is a good thing. Okay, now I want to go. Let's see. Let's go ahead and jump on Chocobo so I can get to the area that I want to. And don't worry about spending all your money on these or wasting all these Gasol greens, because we can just go buy some more from Chocolina, and we can do that because we're going to have enough money to purchase some new things from Chocolina, especially after the little bit of grinding we're going to do, which will ultimately happen when you go monster hunting. So we should be good. So what I want to do, head over this way. I want to head to this spot near Chocolina. So I know that the monsters that I want will spawn over here in this area because I've seen it done. So, oh, there's a chest I forgot to get. Let's go take that chest real quick. Now we get some Phoenix down. Cool. All right. Now there's a monster that I'm looking for. Is this it? This could be it. I might have gotten it right away. Dang it. Nope, this isn't it. Shoot. But I get to show off Rune Gun now, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, look at that damage I do with Rune Gun. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, go Noel.
Good work, everyone.
Yeah, and I didn't get the preemptive strike, unfortunately, but it's so close. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk around, and I'm going to wait until, or see if I can get the monsters that I want to appear. Now, they are rare monsters, so it might take me a while, but I'll just edit out until I get the monsters that I want.
Could be this paradox effect has been messing with our supplies.
Well, this isn't one of the monsters I'm looking for, but this is a rare monster. Svarog. This guy can kick your ass pretty quickly if you're not careful. Oh man, see my Zerg Squandroid got smashed. Okay, so we want to make sure that we want to try and stagger this guy as quickly as possible. You know, if I can use my turn again, I want to use a Phoenix down. Get my guy back. Holy cow! I better switch up my strategy. Let's get a Sentinel. No, I'm sorry. Let's do Delta. That's what we want to do. So we can, so this guy can draw some fire away from me. This. See, another cool thing about Phoenix Down is what it does is, okay, staggered. Another cool thing about Phoenix Down is it gives your guys haste and I'm sorry, protect and shell, which is pretty cool. All right, we got that rare monster there. Oh, I got some potent droplets. Very nice. So yeah, there's a rare monster there. Cool. Again, not the one I was looking for, but that's okay. How's our monster Crystarium doing? Does he have the abilities that I want him to yet? Almost. Yeah, I'm going to want to power him up a little bit. Okay, now let's keep looking for the monsters that I want. Okay. Take this ability here to show up what happens when you level up a monster in the Crystarium. So we've done that. So we'll increase the ATB gauge, which is always a good thing. Now the monster material grade has advanced to level 2. So droplets will no longer work on him. You have to get level 2 materials. And we can't do that right now. So unfortunately we can only max our monsters up to level 1 at this point. And I'll talk more about that later as we develop our monsters further. Ah, and here's the enemy I'm looking for. The Albino Lobo. Okay, now this is a rare monster here. Now, what I want to do is I want to wait and I want to try and kill one of them only. Because sometimes you can tell that... Crap. We're trying to survive this battle first. You can tell if you get one of them, if they turn into a crystal. So as we get close to the end, we want to see if we can kill one of them, see if it turns into a crystal.
You deserve a treat.
And if it doesn't turn into a crystal, which I don't think that one did, what you're going to want to do is just retry the battle. Actually, I want to redo that anyway because I want to get a preemptive strike. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Got it. Close. There we go. Now I get haste going on him. Now I'll get jump on him. Okay. So again, as they get close to going down, use the Feral Link as it has you have a better chance of getting the enemy to turn into a monster crystal if you kill them with a Feral Link. So Feral Link. And that. On, finish him. I think it did, but did it turn to a crystal? Yes, he did. Excellent. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Oh, I can't believe I got that on like the second try. That's awesome. Okay, I better get some healing going here. So the diversity going. Because I would hate to get that crystal. Jeez, come on. Let me heal. Heal up, please. Okay, I don't even care about the 5 stars or anything right now. I just want to get to this battle. Holy cow, this is not going as well as I wanted it to. That's all right. These are battle line these are rare enemies, so they take a little more damage to take down. There we go. Got him. Again, not a 5-star, but that's fine. I don't care about that. But I get the Albino Lobo crystal, which is definitely one of the crystals I came for. Okay, so let's check him out. Yeah, he's a rare monster, a late bloomer, which means his stats can boost really quickly. So let's go to the Crystarium and let's get him going. Now, what I like about the Albino Lobo, unfortunately, I didn't realize he can only use level 2 materials. So we're gonna have to wait before we can use him. He actually might be stronger than my current Zerg Squandroid. Yeah, he is. And you see his status, he's got Blizzard and Frost Strike, which is good. Let's get him going into the party for right now. So we've got our party packs, because I want to get him going as quickly as possible. So there he is. Got a lot more HP boosted, so that's awesome. Okay, that's one of the monsters I want. Now there's one more monster I can get, and I believe we find him over here.
Found the capsule in the room.
So now that I've got that one, I'll be back once I have found the other monster that I want to find. Get somewhere over here. Well, that's definitely not it. Alright. Actually, I'll show you this battle so I can see an Albino Lobo in action. Yeah, so he's already doing more damage than the other monster there, so that's pretty cool. And we'll be able to buy level 2 materials soon enough. PCS Universe, soon enough. And then we'll definitely get our monster going His stats jump really quickly. Yeah, Albino Lobo is a great monster. What I also like about him is he learns all 4 of the elements naturally. You don't have to infuse him with any monsters to teach him abilities for all 4 of the elements. So I really like that. So, okay. Now I'll be back once I've found the other monster that I want to find. Ah, here's the enemy I'm looking for, a Mano Jaku. Alright, so again, we want to watch and see, did any of them turn into crystals? No, I don't think so. They also appear with this enemy called Natsuko. Okay, I don't think any of them turned into crystals, so let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, so these things come in, they come in groups of 5, and these 2 always appear together. Let's see, did they get a crystal there? Oh, I got a crystal from some. I don't know if it was the one I want, but we're going to find out. At least I got a crystal, so that's good. Come on. Yeah, switch that up so we get a full bar. Got him. All right. So I get the Amano Jaku crystal is the one I really wanted. Yes, got it. Ooh, and they drop potent slivers, which I like because potent slivers are actually level 2 monster materials. All right, and I got the 2 rare monsters that I wanted. By the way, I went over and talked to Chocolina, and she said something about you beat Atlas.
Howdy time, buddies. Care to help a Choco girl?
And she's like, oh, thank you for doing that, and if you need anything, you know, please let me know.
If you ever need a hand with anything, you know where to find.
Yeah, so, and that updated the data log, so let's take a look at that. Bonus abilities for accessories. Oh yeah, we learned about this. So sometimes, you know, you get certain abilities if you equip certain enemies or equip certain items, and I've shown you that already. But okay, let's go to our monsters now. Our Mano Jaku is also a rare one. He's a synergist, and right now his only ability is in fire, which is nice because it adds a fire attribute. So. It's going to eventually be a pretty useful thing. We can't do much with it right now because, again, we can only do level 2 advancements. But because I got some level 2 monster materials, I can now advance my Albino Lobo. So let's do that. Yeah, look at how quickly his stats jump up. That's awesome. So another reason why I like this, whew, yeah, this thing's going to become really strong really quickly. So I really like that. Look at how fast he's growing. That's just awesome. So yeah, ooh, this guy's going to be in good shape pretty soon. So okay, well that's all I wanted to do here. So now I've gotten the monsters that I wanted, and now we're ready to go. But what awaits us as we enter the next gap of time? What awaits us in the Yachus Mashif? You're going to have to wait till next time to find out. Till then, this is BCS Buster signing off. Don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at BCS Buster LP, check out the donations page, and as always, take care, y'all.